we can find more peace in whatever our positiveness.
Yeah, but when you say peace and when you talk about this, everyone is different. Everyone is subjective. So maybe your idea of peace might differ from mine and mine from his. So who decides whose idea of peace should be established?
Well, only the individual. Only the individual. The distress that somebody...
We don't live as individuals. We live in a society.
No. But when you're at home alone, everyone's out. You're on your own, and you might have a distressing thought. And my definition of peace is actually without that. What would you be in that moment without that distressing thought, and without lots of distressing thoughts?
I'm not saying your idea is not incomprehensible. I actually understand it.
Or even incompatible.
Well,
even incompatible with Islam or Christianity.
I think it is incompatible, and the reason why it's incompatible is because in Islam we believe that as much as knowledge as human beings have, as many thought experiments they can come up with, the best knowledge that we actually have is the knowledge which comes directly from God. So if God says something leads to peace, then that leads to peace. Not what our limited minds tell us leads to peace.
So imagine if somebody's smoking something strong, some weed or something. Yeah, they might think that they are at peace. Somebody drinking alcohol will think that they are at peace. But then, do you really think that is peace, or is that perception of peace?
I think it's very personal. So that person smoking cannabis or drinking alcohol, it would depend on the content of their distressing thoughts in that moment.
But that's what I'm saying.
But also,
it's subjective, isn't it?
Well, we're talking about your peace is also subjective.
Yeah, but I know, but just because they consider it as peace, somebody smoking weed might consider that they are at peace, but do you really think that is the peace in reality?
What I would say,
I'm not asking you to perceive peace, but the real or the reality of peace.
What you are asking me, and I think this is the difficult thing that cannot be answered, because I couldn't speak for anybody else. I can only speak for, you can only speak for yours, and I can only speak for mine. And if we were to examine, distressing thoughts that you have, actually, then my argument, which if you're going to kind of argue, my argument is that those distressing thoughts aren't true.
What's the last thing you said?
Those distressing thoughts are not true, and in fact, when we realise that, we're actually much more in the best person that we could be.
I don't agree with that, but we can agree to disagree. I'm going to give a talk now.
All right, I think, shall we?
Well, yeah, it's up to you. What's your wrap up of that?
I don't know, I think, because everything you talked about is subjective. Just like you said that this is your understanding, and you're asking me about my understanding, but then you're asking me a hypothetical question as well.
Well, I'd say that, for instance...
For example, when you said consciousness is within matter...
That's a slightly different answer.
Yeah, but to me that is not science. To me that is not even something conceivable. That matter can be conscious. You give me the experiment of the double slit, but I don't believe that's conscious.
Okay.
I believe that is the only two ways that they can manifest.
These things can't be absolutely proven because we're at the kind of edges of...
But which is one of the most important things.
Yeah, but what I actually was saying is that are you conscious?
I'm conscious.
Are you matter?
Yes. Well, I'm made of matter.
Yeah, so that's all I was saying, is that there's consciousness in...
No, but you cannot say matter is consciousness.
Oh, no, I didn't say that.
But that's what you...
No, I said that consciousness can be contained within matter.
Yeah, it can be contained within. However, do you agree that consciousness and matter are two different things?
I'd say I couldn't answer that question.
Why not? Do you think...
Because scientifically...
is consciousness material or immaterial?
Well, in a sense, here's the argument from a religious point of view. If God made this universe...
Now ask from your point of view. Do you believe consciousness is material or immaterial? Just like you said, forget about everyone else. I'm asking you.
Okay.
Do you believe consciousness is material or immaterial? And if it is material, what matter is it made of?
So to answer, I'd say that within material, material is just energy, and energy is also.
But energy and matter.
And this energy that is part of this whole existence is.
But we know energy and matter are the same, yeah? Energy and matter are the same.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Because
so
if that is the same, I'm not asking you about the synonyms, I'm asking you about consciousness.
Right.
We know for you to say consciousness is energy, you need to prove to me what kind of energy it is. If you're telling me consciousness is matter, you need to tell me what matter it is. Because otherwise you'll just be speculating.
Okay. So I cannot prove the things that you're saying. What do I believe will then also be a speculation, like everything that everyone.
So you're saying it's a speculation?
Well, no, that everyone is saying.
No, forget about everyone else.
My belief.
Yeah, I'm asking about you.
My belief is that everything that we can experience in this life is both energy and has consciousness.
Yeah, but it's not speculation.
It's speculation.
It's not.
It's not.
The fact that you're standing in front of me is not speculation. It is a fact. The fact that you're made of matter is fact. The fact that you have consciousness is a fact. The fact that you are now telling me I don't know whether consciousness is matter or energy.
No, I didn't say that. I mean,
Well, what is your answer then?
matter is energy.
Yeah, and what is consciousness then?
Well, that's another. That kind of.
That was my question to you.
What is? No, it wasn't. What is consciousness?
No, I asked you.
Matter or energy?
No, I asked you what is consciousness. Is consciousness material or immaterial? That was my question. So if you're going to speculate,
I don't know.
please don't. If you don't know, you have the option to say I don't know.
I don't know for sure. Yeah.
That's good enough for me. That's what I'm saying. Many people think that there is consciousness everywhere. They don't even know what consciousness is.
But going back to kind of religious terms, I guess like you say, it's a speculation or it's a story that I might have about consciousness. But in regard to religion, if God makes the world, what's He making it from?
What is He making it from? From His power, from His will.
Yeah, but what is it? So you're saying that
God,
this earth is God's will?
Yeah. So God is a creator.
Yeah.
He creates things.
And
so He brought. So for example, if you think about matter and energy, He brought that into existence. Yes. Yeah. So when God says, like in the Quran, He says "Kun fayakun," all He has to do is say "be" and it becomes. Yeah. So this is His will and His ability to create, and that is what manifests in His
He's creating what?
Everything.
Matter.
Everything.
Energy.
So everything.
Energy.
Everything.
No, specify.
No, but it has to be.
Energy,
Yeah, everything.
But no.
Including consciousness.
So
including the soul.
Okay.
Which you don't know what it's made of.
Everything. And
That's it. That's better. Everything. Yes.
I'm including.
Everything including you. Absolutely, yes.
No, but I'm including that as in the effectively in religious terms. I don't believe it in these terms, but the effectively the Eden of existence combined with the beginnings of whatever it is.
Like I said, everything.
Everything.
That's the best answer I can give you.
We're actually disagreeing on everything.
No, we are disagreeing on the key thing.
If God creates energy, I guess the question that you're kind of asking me, and I think it's an impossible one to say, is God controlling that energy?
God controls it, yes.
So that energy,
I mean, it is within the will of God. Yes. What is happening is not outside the knowledge of God. What is happening is also within the will of God. That means He wills it to happen. So for example, you still have free will, but He's allowing you that free will.
You're assuming I have free will.
Well, you have a free will. Is somebody forcing you to talk to me?
But that's not the issue about what free will.
But that's the main question.
I had the illusion of free will.
Doesn't matter. Even if you have the illusion, do you in any way, shape or form believe you are being forced?
Well, that's not the issue. If you have a mouse going through a maze,
yes,
and you have some food at the end of the maze, are they forced? They would like to go a certain way, but they're diverted by other things.
Yes, they are.
By the maze.
Yes. But the mouse will be aware that the space it lives in It is all that is. For example, if somebody told you to go in this world the way you're created as a man, and somebody told you other than that to tell you, okay, Mark, start flying. You see, that doesn't mean that you're being forced to just not to fly because you don't have the ability right now not to fly.
We're not talking about practicalities when we're talking about free will. Anyway, I don't want to go.
Yeah, I know. We'll open another can of worms here. Yes. But all I want to tell you is that God is conscious. God is, the matter is not.
Just at a point when you describe that, is
by itself,
that, in your mind, God created by will the earth.
God's will, God's ability of creating, His attribute of creating, brought everything into existence.
Everything and that energy.
Everything.
And He has control of that energy.
Yes.
So is that energy, in essence, is conscious of God's will?
It depends. It's when you talk about energy,
every little molecule being driven around.
That's where you're wrong. When you talk about energy and matter in that sense, yes, God is in control of the heavens and the earth, no doubt about that. Yes, but the heavens and the earth are inanimate. You are animate, so you're a sentient being. You have the consciousness. They don't. That's what we believe. We don't believe a rock has consciousness. Yes, unless God gives it the ability to, which is different. But by itself in its nature, it is not something that has consciousness. However,
can I ask you then, just to clarify? So, say if we look at the rock of the world, the rock of the world, and God creates that rock. At what point does God step back from the control of that rock?
No, it's still controlling.
Okay.
God,
so that rock,
when you talk about rock,
so that rock of the world has God's consciousness driving it.
No. When you talk about God being control of the rock, does that mean the rock is aware of its being controlled?
It didn't.
Because that's what consciousness is. Being aware is consciousness.
Okay, no. If you're at the top of a bus and you're going around and you're thinking, I'm going to go left here, and you don't go left there. You're not driving it, but you're imagining it. But what I'm saying is the conjoining of God's consciousness with inanimate with the rock. So in essence, there's God is everywhere.
Okay, I think we need to define. We need to step back and define consciousness, because maybe we are talking from different hymn sheets here.
You mean awareness?
What is consciousness to you?
Self-awareness.
For me, consciousness.
You define it.
Yeah, for me, consciousness of being self-aware.
Yeah.
That is what consciousness is. Okay. What is consciousness to you?
Well, I'd say consciousness, I guess, in essence, is a degree of. It's so many different definitions, like aspects.
Give me your simplest definition.
So, consciousness would be almost, I suppose, it would come down to that kind of intelligent design aspect of it, wouldn't it? So it could be that you could imbue, like for instance, artificial intelligence onto
which I don't believe that's consciousness, artificial intelligence. AI is just a set of programs that react to stimuli. Okay? What I'm saying is that you as a human being are different from an artificial intelligence robot. Okay? Because if that robot wasn't programmed for that particular set of sequences, then maybe it will not perform those particular sets of sequences.
I've come to it now. What I'm thinking is that there's human consciousness, and there's God consciousness.
Of course, they are different concepts, but the concept remains the same, of being aware of the self first, of being able to do something.
Do you think the rock is aware of God?
The rock is aware of God? In what sense?
Is there a relationship between the rock and God?
Is there a relationship? I mean, there is obviously the connection that it was a creation of God. Yes? And maybe the awareness and the consciousness which you have is something that differentiates you from a rock.
Well,
Say for example, if somebody is going to
cut off my finger.
yeah, listen, yeah, that's a good example. If somebody is going to cut off your finger, or you are aware that somebody is going to cut off your finger, you will actually take steps to avoid that. But if somebody is going to cut a rock, do you think a rock will move?
So where is my consciousness? so where is consciousness in all of me or only in my brain?
It's inside.
Where?
It's inside your, yeah, it's in your mind.
Well, no, it's
And
my
your-
mind in my brain.
Maybe it's your nervous system.
Okay, so if I, so my finger is also part of my nervous system. So if I cut it off,
Yes, you'll feel the pain.
does it?
You'll feel the pain.
Does it have consciousness?
Yes, because
the finger that's cut off.
your finger is connected to you and you have consciousness.
Cut off.
Say again?
Once it's cut off, does it have?
Which part? The part that is
The cut off.
the cut off part obviously is not conscious anymore.
No longer.
Yeah,
But it did have.
but you have heard of phantom fingers, right?
Oh yes, yes.
Okay,
That's
good.
a different matter. I'm gonna go. It's been enjoyable talking to you.
Likewise, Mark. Thank you very much for your time.
right,
You take care. Okay, bye-bye. Oh dear, that went all over the place, isn't it?
Hashim, we'll do our debate if you give me like a few minutes.
Oh, you want to do it today?
Yeah, the one.
Haven't you had enough of me today?
No, the one.
Are you sure?
The oneness of Allah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the oneness of Allah.
Okay. It'll be a short one. Surah Al-Ikhlas. Assalamu alaikum.
How you doing, man? Okay.
He wants to discuss the oneness of Allah.
I know.
Enough chances, brother.
Too much time.
Too much time,
This is
brother.
the third Sunday. I
Yeah.
still can't prove from the Bible. I said that's it. This is the last
That's it.
one.
He wants to be famous by using
I know.
your channel or us.
But I made a very good point which I thought of the other day. I told him, okay, you guys think that Jesus on earth was a human being. And obviously he's going to worship God because he's a human being and a believer in God. When he was on earth as a believer, as a human being, did he believe in the Trinity?
What did you say, brother?
Did Jesus believe in the Trinity?
Okay.
Because he was a human being, he's a believer. According to them, a believer should believe in the Trinity. God as a Trinity.
Okay.
Yes? Did Jesus believe
good point.
You know what he said? He said, oh, you only believed in the Father. I said, there you go. He's a Unitarian. End of the matter. Wallah, that came at the end of the...
He accepted that.
Yeah, he said it himself.
Wallah.
He didn't accept it, he said it himself. Because you know what? I backed it up with John 17:3, where Jesus says, you the only true God.
You said I was there. Yes, I said that. I was there.
That was the icing on the cake.
Brother Hashim, you lost a lot of...
Never underestimate people.
Little salt there, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
You lost weight.
Have I?
Yeah.
I think I have put on. I need to cut down on some oily stuff I need.
Today, where are you going today?
I don't know where we're going.
Meaty buns?
We've been going meeting bus like so many times.
Yeah, I haven't been with you guys for the last 3
Just
weeks.
of Lahore.
We got the visa today. I heard the ATL were coming. They didn't come.
That didn't come up.
Yeah, I heard with the didn't come.
That's why the police presence was so
It
high.
was a rumor.
Brother Hashim, if you get a chance, Liz is looking around with the hadith, where you know the Khatib al-Nabi, the seal of Prophet. She found the hadith somewhere and want to twist that.
It's the Qadiani style.
Qadiani, yeah.
Bring her to Mansoor. Mansoor is here, right?
Yeah, Mansoor is here.
At the cafe. Mansoor will dissect him.
Is it the cafe?
The cafe,
Oh, is he there?
yeah.
He never goes to cafe.
He's sitting with Hamza and Isa.
Oh, is he okay? The twins. Like I still have
Oh, you haven't?
Is that
Okay.
place still closed?
No, brother, he's there. No, there?
Is it still closed?
I think it's closed. It's not as fruitful as it used to be.
Yeah, so what's been happening last few weeks?
I was not here last week, bro.
No, the week before.
Was good. It was good.
When EF Dawah came. Oh, you weren't there, like 16.
I was here. Yep, Dawah came in. I was here.
Yeah.
I didn't go out with them for dinner. I don't think I'm gonna join today even.
Really? Why? How come?
I'm feeling my legs are hurting, bro. And also problem is I work 7 o'clock. I'm at work at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. It gets so difficult.
Why that? That's true.
Well done, bro. Well done. These guys, we might disagree with them.
But when it comes to truth,
They come to tell the truth. That's what I respect. Bro, as a human, as a Muslim, what we couldn't do, they did it. They turn out of the park. And we took all the insult. didn't stand up to him. That's what you know. One of the guy left. Which one, bro?
I liked how they.
I was speaking to Aaron. Every time in the comments it says Prophet Muhammad is the peer.
Who?
Aaron. I told him, listen.
Steve Dog.
Yeah.
He's a mental, bro.
I genuinely think he's got mental.
He's mental issue. No, he's got mental issue, bro.
Said to him, listen, the time was different. We're talking about.
Don't talk to him.
Ignore the guy. Ignore the guy. The guy's a proof guy.
We're trying to be reasonable.
There's some people who can't be reasonable.
Oh, Pathway to Mercy here today. I didn't see him. Sheikh, milkshake. What time did you come?
Oh, yeah, brother, you're right. You're right.